Well, isn't this a nice surprise? It's me, I'm back, gracing you with my presence once again. Where have I been for so long? So many people out there are wondering. All my 34 subscribers. Well, I got depressed. I've been good for the last 3 months now, but I got depressed for a good month. And I'm sitting here just about to hit record, trying to figure out what happened. It's actually been so long that I forgot. Luckily, let me just get it out for you to see. Trusty journal finally came in handy for me. So I went back to my last YouTube video update and upload, and I wanted to see what happened, what went wrong. And I read for 30 minutes every day for about over the 2 month span. And it was simple. It was so fucking simple. And it wasn't even just one thing, it was a chain of events. So how it started was my cousin came over for a holiday, just for a weekend to come and visit me. And he's a big weed smoker. Sorry for calling you out like that, cousin. I'm not going to mention you by name, but you know who you are. And unfortunately, I didn't have the discipline, or the willpower, rather, to refuse. And so I smoked weed again for what was the first time in maybe 6 months. And he was only here for a weekend. And of course, I negatively habit stacked as I usually do. I watched porn and I ate lots of junk food. My family were disgusted. Not my immediate family, sorry, my cousins were disgusted with the amount of food that I was able to put in my body because I'd been high. Which I found hilarious. Welcome to my world. So that had been and gone. That's fine. But then when I got home, I started to join my sister, who also smokes weed. And I ended up smoking every day for about 2 or 3 weeks until I was able to give it up again. And they have also given it up, my sister and my brother-in-law, so congratulations to them. It's been a good year so far. But smoking weed every day, and then I got sick. I got ill. Not like terminal cancer, but I got sick, and it was like a week or two that it just didn't go away. A flu, I guess it was. And when you're sick, obviously it's harder to stay consistent and engage in good habits. You know, I was eating lots of junk food. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't going to work. So my morning routine was out the window, which meant I had no routine for the whole day. I was watching porn. Did I say that already? I was masturbating, eating junk food, all of the bad habits. And I was sitting there journaling every day. Why do I feel so shit? I feel depressed today. Blah, blah, blah. Do something about it. So, God, it just, again, feels so weird to be back in this spot again, talking to a camera, talking to you. I missed you so much. It's taken me a few months to get back up on the horse, and my confidence has definitely been knocked down a peg. And I can't wait to make more videos to help you, because I want to help you just have a better quality of life. And so my advice, what got me out of the depression? Stop being a pussy. Stop being a little bitch. What got me out of my depression was doing hard things that I didn't want to do, because the last thing you want to do when you're depressed is go to the fucking gym or have a 10-minute ice bath or whatever the hard thing is you can think of. It's the last thing you want to do. I get it. I know it's hard. But I have evidence spanning over 3 months every day. At least I try to journal every day. Evidence suggesting that one thing that made me better, made me feel better, and get me out of this depressive state was doing hard shit that I just didn't want to do. And yeah, I'm going to make videos on how to make these hard things easier to do, because there's a trick to it. There is definitely a trick to it. There's a lot of strategies you can use. But for now, this is my comeback video, and I just wanted to give you an update of where I've been and how I've managed to get back here now. But one thing I will share with you, how I got depressed was a dopamine imbalance. And I'm sure you've heard of dopamine by now. Dopamine is the chemical released in our bodies that are responsible for our happiness and our motivation levels and our mood. So when you do all the fun ass shit like drinking alcohol or smoking weed or watching porn or even watching TV instead of doing things you know you're supposed to be doing, your dopamine goes up here, and that sounds fucking great, doesn't it? Give me that dopamine, baby. But unfortunately, in this case, what goes up must come down. So whether it's a day later or a week later, whenever you've done something really fun and engaging, you're gonna feel like shit. And the more you have this imbalance in your dopamine, the harder it is to be consistent with going to the gym or eating clean or avoiding junk food. And so unfortunately, it's the hard shit in life that we don't want to do is what creates this balance of dopamine where it's not really going up much or down much. It's just a nice level. And that allows you to be consistent. That's where the discipline comes in, because everybody knows that you go to the gym when you're feeling motivated. And the best way to ensure that you're motivated is to ensure that your dopamine levels are staying level. And the best way to do that is by doing hard shit. The men that I know that are afraid of cold water, they scream when it touches their skin. They run away from it. They're the men that are struggling with depression. The ones that are comfortable with living the same life, the same day, in and out, until eventually they can't take it anymore. And they feel like life's just not even worth living anymore. No one's going to miss me when I'm gone. And I don't want that to happen to you. Because everyone in this world is capable of achieving more. No one is special. Nobody's born with a certain level of skill or discipline or talent. It can be cultivated through discipline, which can also be cultivated. So stop being a little pussy. Stop being a fucking bitch. I know it might sound harsh, but as a man, I feel it best when people ridicule me or criticize me or go hard on me or negative on me. One example I'll give you is I made a friend at the gym who I now train with every day. And in the journal, one of my entries, I wrote about how I was going to skip the gym today. And I was just about to open my porn. I was about to open my phone and watch some porn. But because I texted her, letting her know, hey, I'm not going to be there today, she texted me back one word: quitter. And that was enough for me. That just sparked a fire in my brain. Who the fuck does this bitch think she is? Calling me a quitter. That was all I needed to get my fucking gym shorts on and run to the gym and get the session done. And I was so happy for it. But unfortunately, as a man, if you want better in life, this is what you need. You need someone to go hard on you. To stop accepting your shitty excuses that don't get you anywhere. So stop being a bitch. Take a fucking cold shower. That's the least you can do right now. Take a cold shower. Sit with the pain. It is painful. It's so uncomfortable. But it's gonna make you so much happier. So start with that for now, because there's just so much knowledge I want to sprinkle over the last months that I've learned, but I'm gonna paste it in different videos. I'm gonna start uploading more consistently again, more frequently than I ever did. I'm back, baby. So, yeah, I want to help you to overcome your depression and anxiety. I want to help you to become more confident so that you can get any girl that you want, or at least not settle for the first girl that gives you attention. Settle for mediocre, crappy sex that you have to fucking beg for if you're a good boy, if you've been a good boy. I want to help you to become more confident with people in life, to make better friends and better friendships. I want to help you to cultivate your relationship with your family members so that you can feel true, unconditional love. You can depend on them for things. They can depend on you for things. You've got a good support system. You have people to talk to. I want to help you become more disciplined and more focused in life. Because through these things, the quality of life goes up. Everything gets better. Everything gets better. And you deserve it. I know you do. Everyone deserves it. What have you done so shit in your life that you don't deserve to be happy? It's fucking bullshit. So stop being a pussy and take a cold shower. I know it's not the most practical, in-depth, best self-improvement advice out there, but it's a start. Do something hard that you don't want to do. Stop complaining about it. Stop making excuses. Everybody's sick of hearing them, least of all yourself. I'm glad to be back, and I can't wait to keep uploading videos and hopefully make an impact in this world. So until the next one, breathe deep, smile big.